Can you guys see me crying? I'm trying to sweat. My lips are on fire. Alright, what is up guys? I've been putting off this challenge for a long time because I probably don't want to do this. But anyways, today I'm going to be answering a couple of Q&A questions with my laptop right here. Hopefully you guys, I don't know if you can see it on the screen or not. And I have a couple of questions on here that you guys have sent in over the last couple of weeks. And well, in addition to the questions, I'm also going to be eating this at the same time. So I think I tried these once before at a party and they were terrible. I would think I was dying after like 2 or 3 chips. Mind you, I'm not very good with spice, so this is going to be a fun time. I'm not looking forward to this. I like chips. For now. Not a fun experience, but yeah, we'll see where it goes. The way this is gonna work is I'm gonna eat a chip and then we're gonna go right into the questions right after. This is the biggest regret of my life. But it's not too bad. Question number 1. Never mind, it's quite bad. Your biggest pet peeve. My biggest pet peeve, is making people wait and waiting for people. I'm very usually punctual on time, and and I hate making people wait. It's one of those things that I think you should respect people's time, and I think you should really be considerate of people's time. And it's the same thing the other way around too. I would hate obviously waiting for someone, but I also hate making someone wait as well. It's just everyone has the same 24 hours and everyone's trying to do, you know, the most that they can. So why are we holding up people's time? My favorite guilty pleasure. Can I say chips? God. Favorite guilty pleasure, probably chips. I love the crunch. Any flavor of chips. If you bribe me with chips, you can get me to do anything. Anything. I'm a big chip person. I used to eat chips so much as a kid. Maybe it's ingrained in me or something. But oh God, my salivating. I love eating chips. They're so crunchy. One of my favorite things to eat, and especially with like guac or something, you got me. Like you can make me do anything with that. You know, every bite of this gets worse. You could travel anywhere. Where would it be? Okay, so for a long time, I said Tokyo. I said Japan because I love the architecture. But I'm thinking of it a lot, and I've been talking to my parents a lot couple days. I think one place I would actually go, funny enough, is where my parents lived. I want to be able to see how they grew up. I want to be able to see, you know, the neighborhood that they grew up. Obviously, I can't do it anymore because times have changed. But I would love to see how my parents grew up and what caused their upbringing, right? If I could visit that, maybe I'm achieving this. If I could go anywhere, it would be back in time to when my parents were growing up, just so I could see what influenced them and what made them the people that they were today. My lips are on fire. What motivated you to do what you do today? And what motivated me was I was really overweight. I was 280 pounds, and I just wanted someone, or I wanted to be the person that was there when I needed it. I had a lot of trouble losing weight. I had a lot of trouble fitting in. I had a lot of trouble developing my confidence. I had a lot of trouble just being me. And I didn't really understand what it meant to find who you were and to be healthy. And the one thing I love doing today is just literally helping people not just find who they are, but to understand a sense of health and understand who they can be in spite of the fact that people put them down, in spite of their negative things in their life, in spite of their upbringing. You can always become a better person. And I want to be the role model. I want to be that person to show you that you can do it, regardless of where you're from, regardless of what stage you're in. You can make a change in your life if you put forth the willingness to do it and the choices in which you're making to actually make a change in your life. You know, it's funny, I'm giving all this like philosophical advice while I'm dying on the inside, and I think I'm talking very fast. Yeah, why are there so many of these? Third question, were you good in school? I was terrible in school. I was like a C- student. I never studied for school. I never studied for school. In fact, most of the time, I think I would just kind of just coast my way through. And yeah, for a lot of time, I hated school. I hate people telling me what to learn. I'm a very big like self-learner. I love researching things on my own. And when it came to school, I hated it. In fact, I hated going to school every day. I was lost. In fact, most of the time, I considered just leaving school altogether and never going back. Even to this day, I would never go back to school. But to all those who find school good, I mean, good on you. It was never a thing for me. I hate authority. I can't do it. I don't know. It's not a thing for me. I also can't do these chips. What incident changed your life? What incident changed my life? When my cousin passed away a couple of years ago, and then another cousin of mine passed away a couple of years ago again, I realized how much it meant to really say your feelings out there, to really tell people that, you know, you care about them, and to not look at people in a certain way because of their upbringing, to really understand that everyone has their own problems, and regardless of where you're coming from, regardless of the person you are, you can always change. And unfortunately, I only ever found that out after that they passed. And one of the biggest regrets, I guess maybe this is going a little further too, in my life is not being able to communicate with them more, not being able to talk with them a little more. And it really is, like, you don't truly know what's gone until it's gone, right? And that incident itself changed my life because I appreciate it so much more, and I'm more grateful for the things in my life because you really never know when it can be gone. You never really know what can be taken from you, literally like that. And yeah, I think that was one of the biggest lessons of my life and really changed the way that I approach things as opposed to clients, work, everything nowadays. So, bad. What would you do with $1 million? I'd give my parents a vacation, that's for sure. I pay off the house, and I don't know, I've never really thought about this. Oh, that went down the wrong. I never really thought about this. I don't know, buy a helicopter? I don't know, I probably wouldn't buy a helicopter. I'd invest, I'd build a facility. I'd make a place where I can influence health to a bigger degree. I love what I do now. I love helping people. And I would love to do that to a bigger degree. Maybe having a physical facility, maybe having a little more money to put on the business, or just spread the word out there. Try to help people as much as I can. It's a boring answer, but it's really what I would do. Or buy more chips. Probably not. Why do I get these questions? What's your opinion on love? I don't know who's asking these philosophical questions, but you're killing me here. I think love is something that we're all deserving of, but for some reason we think that we need to work for it, or that people need to work for it in order for us to give them love. And I think a lot of the time that's what the world is missing, only because we're protecting our own love, thinking that it's limited. If you give it out, you're gonna get hurt, and yes, I know you do get hurt. But we put up these walls that really shelter us from love itself. And I think most of the time we end up really ruining ourselves and not realizing what we're missing out on, simply because we don't know what love we're giving or what love we're receiving. Love is infinite. And for most of the time, I think we don't really realize that, and we hold on to it too much. When the one thing that can heal you is love, and the one thing that can heal that person is love. But the same walls you put up to protect yourself, but the same walls keeping you from that very healing in the first place. You know, that was really profound. I just wish I wasn't dying. My nose is sweat dripping. I'm trying to sweat. Who is your role model? My dad. For the longest time, my dad worked 2 jobs. He did everything we could to feed our family. And he literally came here having nothing. He was an immigrant, didn't know a lick of English, and literally made a life for his 2 kids and his wife. And to this day, I still don't know how he does it. I don't know how he watches YouTube videos and learns how to do hardwood flooring. I don't know how he learns a YouTube video and learns how to do backsplash in the kitchen, or like, you know, tiles on the roof. I don't know how he does half of the stuff he does, but he does, and he's my hero. And yeah, he's forever gonna be a role model, no matter what. All right, my best and worst habit. Oh man, I think my best habit is not giving up. There's been a lot of times, oh man, I'm gonna go with these chips. There's been a lot of times where I've had the means to give up, and I almost gave up so many times. Whether it be in life, whether it be in career, whether it be in just anything in school. And I think for the longest time, like I don't let myself give up. And it can be bad things too, don't get me wrong. But for most of the time, I always try to make it through as much as I can, because I know there's always gonna be a better day. I know there's always something beyond the mountain, right? There's always something beyond the challenge that you're facing, no matter what it is. And I think we don't realize enough that these challenges that we're facing make us better people. We just have to get through it, regardless of how hard it is. My worst habit, probably how much I doubt myself. And just like anybody else, I doubt myself quite a bit. I don't realize it when I do. It's those negative self-talk that comes in your head. You're right, it happens to everyone. But I think the doubt comes in sometimes. It does affect your mentality. It does affect your work, and it does affect how much you can love people. And yeah, I would say probably self-doubt. It doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen. It's probably one of my worst habits. Oh man. This is the last question. So in commemoration of that, I'm gonna eat 10 of these chips to answer the last question. It's gonna be, I'm sweating. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, last one. Can you guys see me crying? Would you, oh god. Would you rather fight a horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? Definitely the duck-sized horses. They can't fly, and I think a giant duck the size of a horse would be terrifying. And at least horses, because they can't fly, you can just kind of kick them if I had to fight them. But truthfully, I'd probably find a way to raise all of them and create an army. And then yeah, I'd figure out where to go from there. Oh god, this is really bad. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed these questions with these spicy chips. I know I haven't, so hopefully you guys have learned a little bit about me. My tongue is on fire. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys soon. Send me what's next, what I should do next, because this is kind of fun, I guess, but not really at the same time. Oh god. Oh, there's so much. No.